In this section, we're going to take a look at cost refining systems. Before we take a look at what cost refining is, let's recap what you know so far. What we did so far is we took a look at a particular company, and then we allocated manufacturing overhead for that particular company based on a single allocation rate. That was a very simple system. We looked at our estimated manufacturing overhead. We looked at what would be a cost driver for the company and used that as an allocation base to allocate manufacturing overhead. Let's say that this particular company had an estimated manufacturing overhead of $50,000, an estimated allocation base of 2,000 hours. We calculated our predetermined overhead rate to be $25 per hour. And then every time we worked on a job, we allocated manufacturing overhead at $25 per hour multiplied by the actual number of labor hours, direct labor hours used for the job. We use direct labor hours because in this example, I told you that the allocation base was direct labor hours. We came across some problems when we're using this simple method to allocate overhead. Remember, we came up with overallocated or underallocated overhead. Overallocated overhead occurs when we allocated too much overhead to jobs, and underallocation occurred when we didn't allocate enough overhead to jobs. This resulted in overcosted jobs or undercosted jobs. Overcosted jobs are a problem because we have too much cost in the jobs and we could potentially lose our business to a competitor. Undercosted jobs are a problem because that means we have not included all our costs in the job cost, and that would mean that we will be losing money on the jobs. We call this cost distortion. Our costs are not depicted accurately, they are distorted. What is the solution to this? What we need to do is we need to refine our cost allocation system. Refining means fine-tuning it. And what this does is make the cost allocation more accurate. We're going to take a look at two methods of cost refinement. The first one is departmental allocation system, and the next one is called activity-based costing.